Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Will Wyvern. Today I want to keep on talking about different altar items, and the altar item I want to talk about today is snakes. Snakes are a huge part of my practice. They are so important to things I believe in and things I practice and things I strive for and work for. Because snakes are the symbol of transition. Snakes are the symbol of healing. Snakes are the symbol of change. They're the symbol of stealthiness and being able to navigate the hard and tricky paths. They are also a symbol of the goddess Hecate. They are a symbol of healing with the caduceus and with the Ouroboros, the symbol of the snake biting its own head to show eternity and the way that the cycle is eternal, the way the moon changes every month, the way that the seasons come every year, the way that the 8 Sabbats always happen every season, every year. It's a good symbol to show there's constant change. Things are always changing. Things are always moving forward, but they're also moving in a cycle. And I have found that snakes are a great way to show the deity, to show your god, your goddess, your ancestors, your spirit animal, the earth, the moon, the universe, to show your deity that you are open to change. You are ready to transition. You want to evolve. You don't want to stay stagnant. You don't want to stay in a rut. You're willing to learn. You're willing to grow. So, if you include a snake on your altar, it doesn't have to be every altar. It could be just when you want to signal to your deity that you're open to change. Or it could be a marker that you want to change. You feel stuck. You feel frozen. You don't feel like things are happening. And you may want to just let your deity know that you need change. You need something in your life to happen. And it's very simple. You can just lay a snake out, a symbol on your altar. You can get a candle that looks like a snake. You can get, something that has a snake on it. Just lay it out on your altar. And as you're doing a ritual or as you're doing a ceremony, or you can do a ritual just for change, and you can have that snake laying out, and you can call to your deity, you can call to your god or goddess, and just say something like, under the power of the north, the power of the earth, let me change. Give me the strength to change. And then under the power of the east, the power of the wind, help blow away the old and blow in the new. Bring in the new. Under the power of the south, under the power of the flame, burn away the old. Bring in the new. Heal me with new energy. And then out of the power of the west, out of the power of the water, wash away the old and wash in the new, bring in the new. Just do a simple chant like that, call the 4 elements, ask for change, ask for newness in your life. And you can symbolize that by placing a snake on your altar. Snake on your jewelry, a ring, a bracelet. Somehow show that you're open to change. Because as a snake sheds its skin, you need to be willing to learn new things. You need to be willing to open your mind, and you don't have to agree with new ways of thought. You don't have to agree with the way that some people do things, but just be open to learn about how other people practice. Be open to learn about how other people feel. Because I'm telling you, there's been so much change in the past couple years. I have lost friends and maybe they weren't true friends, but I have lost friends over the past couple of years because they're such a different way of thinking. They have a different belief system, call it left, call it right, call it conservative, call it liberal, whatever you want to call it. But some people don't want to see the other side. And you need to be open. You cannot be closed, especially in paganism, in practicing witchcraft. You need to be open. And like I said, you don't have to believe what other people see. You don't have to believe what other people practice, but you need to be open and understand how other people feel. Why does somebody believe this? You need to understand before you can communicate with them. Because we all need to get along. We're all on this planet together. We need to be open to understanding. And worshiping or honoring a snake, the way they shed their skin, the way they grow, the way they are open to evolving and open to change, that's something that I think all of us need to do. I'm not telling you to change your beliefs. I'm not telling you to, start practicing a different way, but just be open. Be open to learn about other methods of practicing. Be open to let yourself change. And this could be, I know a lot of people who have experienced change in relationships. They either grow apart from their partner or they have changed in the past few years and they want to be with that person. They want to be with their partner, but sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes you do have to change. Sometimes you have to call out to your deity and say, hey, this isn't working out. Give me the strength, give me the courage, give me the power that I need to make this change in my life. And the same thing could be with your employment, whatever type of job you have. You may be unhappy. You may not be feeling fulfilled. You may not be making enough money to pay bills. Call out to your deity, call out to the universe, call out to the elements, and just tell them, look at that snake and say, hey, I want to be like this snake. I want to shed this job. I want to shed these, this circle, these people that I'm working with. I'm ready to shed all that. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to experience something new. And again, you have to make the effort to let your deity know, to let the universe know that you want change. In order to manifest that change, in order to make that change happen, you need to call out to the universe and say, hey, I'm ready for change. I'm ready for something new in my life. I'm ready for a new job. I'm ready for a new relationship. I'm ready for a new move. I'm ready for new friends. I'm ready for, learning new ways to practice so my witchcraft will grow and become more powerful. You need to make that step in order for it to become manifested. And a snake is a great item to put on your altar. It's a great way to look to that change, to look to that evolving and growing in your practice. Because if you stay the same, and I understand, I know some people are comfortable in the way they practice. I understand some people are happy with practicing the same way they have been for decades. If that's you, bless you, blessings to you. If that works for you, then I'm happy for you. You found what works. And if you're not open to change and you don't want to change, I'm not telling you you have to. Be happy where you are. But for the majority, and I think I can say that, for the majority of people, it's good to invite change into your life. It's good to invite change into your practice. So look at putting a snake on your altar. Look at getting a snake candle or a little snake figurine or even a little snake that you can play with while you're doing your practice or doing a ritual, something you can run through your fingers and just hold in your hand. dance around if you want with a snake and just enjoy the feeling of it, how, what it means and how it can help you to grow and to learn and to just adapt to everything. I have always used snakes because, as I was in the military. Every 2 or 3 years, I was moving to a different country, a different base. I was meeting new people. I was learning a new job. And snakes helped me adapt. Snakes helped me to be open to that change. And it helped me to be successful. And I think it'll help you be successful too. The more you're willing to change and learn and to grow, I think you're going to be successful, not only in your practice, but in life in general. And I think it's a good thing. So I hope you think about using snakes in your practice, know what they mean, learn what they can do for you, and just explore, experiment. Maybe get a small little snake figurine, place it on your altar, and the next time there's change in your life, you can call out to Hecate, you can call out to the elements, to the universe, and just say, hey, help me with this change. Your ancestors. Call out to your ancestors and say, hey, there's change coming, I can feel it. Help me prepare, help me be ready for it. So I wish you the best. I wish you success, and please try new things, explore, experiment. I think you'll be happy. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with what adding a snake to your altar can do. So as always, blessings, my friends, blessings to you, and thank you.